Hello YouTube, it's me, it's Michael B. Thank you so much for checking out today's video, and in today's video, well, we actually have quite a bit of Arcade1Up news to share with you as we have new details on the claw machine, how much it costs, how big it is, and when you can pre-order it. On top of that, we've got some port data that shows the Arcade1Up PacMan Deluxe is going to be here relatively soon, plus a plethora of new Countercades, and I'm going to tell you all about it right after this. So that's right, guys. In today's video, we've got a ton of Arcade1Up news to share with you. So much stuff going on right now. People said wait for September. I guess September's the time. Is there anything new and super exciting here? Well, maybe not, but you might be interested in what they have to offer. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you so much, everybody, for checking out the video. Guys, I always appreciate the support. If this is your first time to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notification. All that YouTube jazz. So for the last 5 to 6 years, Arcade1Up have probably been the biggest name in home arcade, especially in home arcade recreation. But a few new names have entered the fray in the last little while, bringing up some competition. Would Arcade1Up take that lying down? Well, time will tell, I guess, and now we are seeing Arcade1Up fight back a little bit with some new products. So first up, just a small update. I'm sure you all saw the news last week. It was leaked by a company called PopMarket. I'm not familiar with it, but Arcade1Up was going to be releasing a new PacMan Deluxe cabinet. This one based on the PacMan Plus Cabaret cabinet that looks good. Anyways, we have some updated port data to show that the cabinet is in fact here now. This was shared by John Diamonin in the Media1Up global fan page and also the Arcade1Up official fan page. Let me get a closer look for you here, guys. So basically, not a ton of information other than the fact that PacMan Deluxe is real, and then it says contains no solid wood. I thought that was pretty funny. Anyways, not a lot of information from that other than the fact we know that PacMan Plus has arrived. It arrived on the 25th, and then Arcade1Up sent out that big announcement about something big is coming on the 26th, so people are speculating that's their big announcement, the PacMan Plus. Of course, that wasn't the only big news that came out in the last 24 hours, as we also got a follow-up on the Arcade1Up claw machine. The news just keeps coming for this. So the day after the PacMan Deluxe came up, we also got a leak from Books A Million about the Arcade1Up claw machine. At the time, we didn't know more than the fact it was actually coming out and it was going to cost $500. Here's originally where we saw the Arcade1Up claw machine as a leak with David McIntosh, who we now know is no longer with the company. He did an Instagram live. This was the best thing Arcade1Up has done in terms of touching the community in a while, and I guess David was punished for that by being let go because he did such a good job. But the funny thing was, they did leak the claw machine in this video in the background. Then, of course, we got the update that it was real. Well, just yesterday, an article came up on the website, The Gamer Magazine. I want to say a huge thank you to James Hates Everything for bringing this to everybody's attention. I don't know what James does with his life. I think he just searches all day long for Arcade1Up news. He's the #1 investigator in our industry, it looks like. Anyways, Arcade1Up has branched out from cabinets to create its very first claw machine. So we'll take a look down at the claw machine. This gives us a little bit more information. So we know Arcade1Up has created its first claw machine, and it will go on pre-sale officially tomorrow. So if you are interested in picking up the claw machine, get ready. Tomorrow morning, the claw machine goes up for pre-order. We also learned that the claw machine has 3 difficulties: easy, normal, and scam. I think there's enough people out there accusing Arcade1Up of being a scam. I don't know if they should have thrown that in there. I chuckled. It is funny because I do think these claw machines are a scam. If anybody's ever watched one of my videos where I go to the real arcade with Scarlett, I hate the claw machines, but my daughter absolutely loves them. It's just so much money is wasted. This is a product we're interested in. So we'll follow the details of this, see if it comes to Canada. It comes with 12 capsules that you can fill with whatever you like for prizes. So very much like the original Dragon's Lair design they had, where everybody gave Arcade1Up a hard time for BYOS, bring your own screen. This is going to be BYOP, bring your own prizes. So not a whole lot more than that, other than we did find out how big it would be. Where is that here? Yeah, here's the section specific. The Claw Machine is 66 inches high, costs $4.99. Pre-sales begin October 1st. So here's my favorite part. You know how I shit on Arcade1Up whenever they explain in their description about coinless operation. There's a whole paragraph here on coinless operation. You'll never need to bring a coin again. Look at this. After paying for it, you won't have to insert a coin ever again. A whole paragraph on coinless operation. Anyways, there's not a whole lot more here. There's roughly only around 3 minutes of content. Anybody who made a video that's 3 minutes or longer is just wasting your time. Here's looking at you, P-dubs. Now, last but not least, we all know about the Evercade Alpha that's coming to market in November. Pre-orders will ship out. Arcade1Up's first and biggest competition in the Countercade market. People are pretty excited about this. So how would Arcade1Up respond to this new pressure coming from Evercade with the Alpha? Well, thanks to our buddy and long-lost Arcade1Up content producer, Cool Toy, he put up a post yesterday in the original Arcade1Up global fan page, of course with an Amazon affiliate link, showing us the brand new Arcade1Up Galaga PacMan Class of 81 Countercade. Now, this is going to be a value-level Countercade coming in at $149, has a 7-inch screen. I went to Doug's Amazon affiliate page. There you can get a better look at the machine itself. So there's the side view. Looks more like the original Countercade. I do have some questions here on the screen because it has that Miss Pac-Man section down there on the bottom. If you take a look at this, I'm not 100% sure, because if you look where the bezel ends and where the bezel begins, I think this is a 16.9 screen. I would have to check the, classifications here, but to me it looks like one of the ways they've saved money is to stop by going with 4x3 or 5x4 screens, and they just stuck a 16.9 screen in there, and then the game's logo will be on the bottom in the section not taken up. So yeah, that's a choice. I don't know if I like it, and hopefully I'm wrong, and that's just part of the bezel. Anyways, there's another look at the machine. There's one side which has a Galaga, another side has Miss Pac-Man. There's the actual box. Box looks good, but who cares about the box? Throw it out anyways. There's a render of one side, render of another side, and then it just has a video here showing some gameplay. Nothing really from the cabinet itself. Let's go down and look at some of the details that are here. It just says 7-inch LCD screen, full-size, real-feel arcade controls, coinless operation. Maybe the gamer can write a full paragraph on it. Once you buy it, there's no need for a coin ever again. Adjustable variable volume, no assembly required. So this one's only going to be $149. So discounted Countercades, and I'm thinking one of the ways they save money was in fact by putting a 16:9 screen in there. And if there's anything I hate, it's a 16:9 screen for playing retro games. So this would be a big step back for Arcade1Up. You guys can let me know. Do you care as long as the picture is in the right place? I don't know. Anyways, the Countercade information doesn't stop there, as Lewis Chambers found this out. More Books A Million leaks coming out today. Books A Million has pre-order listings for new Countercades. Looks like we're getting an NBA Jam Countercade, TMNT, and Dig Dug. Link in the comments below. So there's no pictures right yet for the listings. It's just name listings. But I'd be interested to see how they do this. Like, I go back to the actual Amazon Countercade, and if there's a 16:9 screen, sure, that works in a vertical mode, but obviously that would be a problem horizontally because this is not a square casing. So it'll be interesting to see how the horizontal games are done, and if I'm wrong about the 16:9 screen. I'm sure it's just a bezel, but you can see on the render here here, how the bezel is that solid black land, and where it says Miss Pac-Man, it's a different shade of black, almost like it's a screen graphic. I'm going to be following that because it's definitely weird looking, and I don't understand why the bezel will be like that. I gotta think I'm wrong on that, but I hope I'm wrong. Anyways, so we've got these new listings here coming up. NBA Jam Countercade, TMNT Countercade, which of course I am excited about because it means they still have the TMT license. So keep hope alive for a TMT Deluxe or a TMT XL with the original art. So that's good to see. And Dig Dug Countercade, I remember when the Dig Dug original Countercade came out, huge hit, so nice to see Dig Dug coming back. So anyways, guys, that's my big news video for this early Monday morning. Think about it. We got a whole video full of Arcade1Up news. Nothing stretched out. It's just there was a lot to talk about. New details on the claw machine. We still don't know a lot about its internals, but we know how big it is now. We know when you're going to be able to pre-order it. And we know in detail about its coinless operation. On top of that, we've also got news on the Pac-Man Plus. It's here. That should go up for pre-order, I'm guessing around the same time as the claw machine, since it's already here at the ports. And of course, all these new Countercades, Arcade1Up trying to combat the Evercade Alpha with a cheaper, more economy version of their Countercades with a smaller screen that may or may not be 16:9. We'll see. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of all this Arcade1Up news? Are you excited about any of this stuff? Are you excited for the pre-order for the claw machine? Is anybody out there excited about Pac-Man Plus Deluxe? And if you're a Countercade fan, are you excited about these new, cheaper models? Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie. I'll talk to you next time.